Good evening all, or good morning, or whatever time it may be for you. Let's play some Talented, because this game is great. Whatever, I'll just leave it like this, so I don't mess that up. Alright, let me just grab the stream link. Hey Tony, nice to have you here, buddy. Hope you're keeping well. Just got to do boom my unk stuff and then we'll get started. Talented, paste, go. Right, hold on, that's the wrong version of the link. Have a good day as we Zoom? Yeah, totally fine, thank you. Hope same for you. That's the version we want. Right. Let's not play as stupid alchemist. I kind of fancy starting with the archer just to have some fun. Then maybe we'll look into some challenges. Because I have all them challenges. So that could be fun. Right. Whee! No, not archer. Only one real candidate. Snail Lord. Go. Then as for the skin, do we do Skelly Guy? I feel like going Ash is probably the best way here. There's also the Vampire. And let's go Trainer. And yes, I'm happy with that. Let's go to the highest mastery possible. And roll it. Right. We're doing it. I'm snailing it. I'm snailing it so hard. Hell yeah. Do the most Pokemon looking one. Hell yeah. I mean, all the skins are kind of cool, Tony. They do nothing realistically, but they're kind of neat. Certainly somewhat adds something to it. For the fun of it. Oh, hold on a second here. Shuffle that and go. There we go. That's better, and it's also very loud. Sorry. Here we go. That might be better. Maybe a little higher. I always forget that when I need to. There we go. Doesn't matter. Problem solution. Right. What are we doing? Not bother about your ending. Yeah, I only noticed because it also deafened me. It's because it all runs, of course, through Media Player, and when I'm editing footage, I tend to view it in Media Player and run it in double speed, so I can check things over and get to timestamps a little easier. Just allows the process to be a little quicker. The bits you didn't ask for, you're welcome. Don't care, didn't ask. I know. Don't worry, things cooking a bit. It's just slow at the start. Soon enough, we'll be getting a whole 10 SPS. Obviously, SPS being snails per second. The true unit of measurement everything should use. Right. I want this. That's looking like the right path. This might get overridden by whatever the talent package gives. We'll see. I would also like to give some challenges a go today. Maybe I also try and get that level 10 alchemist for the Chroma Prism. We do about 5 snails per second. We're not even doing that. We're doing like 3/4 of a snail a second. Peak snails comes at like 10 SPS, which is the hard limit, because your attack speed is capped at 0.1. I think there's a certain character that can have their attack speed cap lowered, so you can go to firing like 100 times a second, and I can't remember who it is. Okay, good. It didn't change the conveyor belt. That's what I wanted. I want the conveyor belt. I want flies. Also, I've been working the last couple of days on the next rogue run. So I've got a couple more to record, and then I'll start working through the footage to actually get another one out there. Finally. After like 3 months or whatever. Also, Tony, just a heads up, buddy, we'll be doing Roblox tomorrow. So we'll be able to do some games of whatever you fancy tomorrow. As usual, I don't know what time I'll start, but it'll be some point. Some point on Saturday. One, two, three. Or 1, 2, I suppose, because I'd already taken the one before. Helpers have a chance to spawn a fly when dying. Yes, absolutely, we want flies. But I think the plan will be to get the upgrade that can turn flies into hornets. See, so now we're doing 1.15 snails per... So now the attack speed is 1.15. So now we're doing about 0.8 snails a second instead. And every time I hit that conveyor belt button, it gets faster. Per night. So I do this, we're now down to 1.06. It's 10% of current attack speed, so it's not like it takes 10 and 10 and 10, it's literally 10% of current attack speed, so it actually has diminishing returns. You're going to head over to the library to study, and I expect no less, because I was about to ask you about how your studies are going. So I'll catch you another time, Tony. Hopefully tomorrow, if not, of course, no stresses or dramas of any kind. But, good luck with the studying. I can't afford that. But yeah, thanks for coming by as always. So much better playing the Summoner than it is playing the damn Alchemist. Alchemist sucks, by the way. I'm still not persuaded. Right, let's grab all of this. Don't think I'm interested in Best Boy up there. And what am I interested in? Don't know actually. I need one more ability. If it's not Best Boy, then who is it? It really should be Best Boy. He's the goodest boy after all. Aha. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want this. Yeah, I'll get best boy then. Fine. I will concede. I mean, he is a good boy, so like it's not a problem. Go for snails. Right, that covers all the skills that I want. Let's head this way through the tree. Up. Good idea. I could have gone from good boy, but nah. Let's just look around a little bit on this one. I also need to find a version of the passive that talks about when you got more than 2 gravestones, your attack speed is increased. That'd be neat. Oh, you were close, Spidey. I almost didn't see you. Almost. Bum 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. Help us with 50% decreased movement. Yeah, I want that very much so. I also want Mind Rend. Oh, there's a lot of good stuff over here actually. Send Dooge up. Don't know why I'm just feeling like this Dooge is an up kind of boy. Still need to cover that side a little bit. You know, I can sack the topmost of any side. It's got the least amount of gravestones. But at the same token, the less gravestones, the less things between me and the monsters. Nice. Oh, that wasn't the end yet. I assumed it was, I wasn't looking at the timer. And after this night, I'll speed up the game speed. Maybe I'll just go all out to speed 2 at this point. Excellent. Right. Let's just go to 2 times speed. Right, I'll send Doggy top. Okay, this is better. A little more speediness. Which is what I definitely prefer to do when a run's looking more stable. People actually use the library in 26, the hell? Yeah, apparently so. Yeah, he goes to Harvard, Portable, so he's got them Ivy League books or whatever, you know? It's forbidden knowledge for the rest of us peons, basically. But nice to have you here, buddy. Hope you're doing okay. All the usuals. That was kind of close, actually. One of them almost got me. Right, then where? I think I just continue around this path, honestly. Let's just see what's out this direction. Nothing excellent. Talent package over that way. So I want both soul absorption and the talent package. And what's this? Companion ooze. Apparently gain a giant ooze that summons random blobs for me. Ooh. Always critically strike enemies dealing double damage. Ooh, I want him. He seems like a cool little guy to have. We'll summon Douche down below this time. I'm still not quite at 1 SPS. Things are looking dire. Hard times. Okay, Dude is doing a good job. He is the bestest boy for a reason. More snails? Excellent. So, what's the order of priority? Let's grab the talent package first, which is this direction. I'm going to reroll decomposition. Not quite what I wanted. Let's take the one with the bonus packages. Your blob peppers deal additional damage. Well, I'm not really getting any blob damage. Summons a friendly Omegu. Alright, I might be getting a blob. Right. I'm going to get rid of the conveyor belt. Let's get the Omegu blob. Now that's worth it. Then I can upgrade it a couple times. Blob helpers deal additional damage and gain movement speed. They don't need to gain movement speed, they need to lose movement speed. Having the movement speed is actually a detriment. Oh well. Send another dude up top. Okay, this Omega guy is actually not bad. He seems chill. Almost got hit. Oh, and then I actually did get hit. Oops. That's lackadaisical of me. Right. Let's upgrade Squelchinification, or whatever it's called. 25% chance to restore mana. Chance to create homing missiles. Let's go with cooldown. Let's head up to this guy. I can't afford him this time around. But we'll wait a moment. I'll get him next time. Blue power's increased. Nah. Experience gain is given. Let's just get a whole bunch of Squelchies. There we go. So that's one every 11-ish seconds. That's not bad. Go forth, my everything. The only problem with Squelchy guy is that he does cost a lot of mana to cast. In comparison to some of the others. Nice. Okay. Now I've got Big Boy Uzi. Let's have a look. There's nothing I want around here. I want to get myself down to here. Then let's take Tenacious Demons, or do I work up here towards these? Let's take Tenacious Demons, that will help. A little bit of extra damage hanging around. It is what it is. See, there's Blob Boy. Oh, he threw in an Omega Blob. Wait, does he throw in an Omega Blob every time? He does! No way he throws an Omega Blob every time. And for him, every time is 5.5 seconds. Oh man. Okay, he's worth 5 skill points. I'm convinced. No more further questions. I don't think I had the Omega Blob guy before. I think that was one of the skills that I was unlocked by completing the challenges from a previous stream. So the fact that I've been earning these extra skills from said challenges is actually kind of nice. Right, what else is going on here then? Right, what are you? Useful is what you are. Then let's upgrade the Squelchinator again. 50% chance to summon pistols, throwing weapons, or create 5 soul flames. Let's go with the pistols. Sounds like fun. And this is smaller tiny spectral buster on death. Oh yes, the little knockback guys. Let's work towards it. Should have gone the other way for the worthy sacrifice. That's okay, I can still get that next. Just means I've got to spend an extra skill point more than I wanted to. Or that I should do. Depending on how you want to see it. Let's drop that down a little. Like, yikes. There is a lot going on. Wow, one of them almost hit me in that top row there. Don't know why it didn't. Actually, I feel like they got robbed. Nice. So, let's grab this before teleporting. Let's also grab this. Then, which teleport to use? Reduce health points of enemies. Reduce the speed of enemies. Let's go with the echoing portal, even though it's going to cost more points. Oh, there's more. Hold on. Attack damage increased by 5. 50% chance to create some soul flames. Yeah, just this again. Let's just go there. What's this one? Immediately gain 12 talent points. Rare talents appear more often. Ooh, now it's between Illustrious and Echoing Portal. Let's go Echoing Portal anyway. Nice. Yeah, this is more coordinated chaos than anything right now. Oh, we're up to 2 SPS. Good. Right, so eventually in the night I'll be able to get down to 10 SPS. But unfortunately by the time that sort of thing happens we're already out of the run. Unless I go for an endless night run or something. But I don't know, I'm kind of fancying doing some challenges today, and I think I've already done Summoner to both Night 40 and I've done the Nightmare for 2 minutes or 3 minutes or whatever it is for it. I think. Fairly certain I have. So I think the plan would be to just roll on through with some challenges. Last time I streamed this game there was a challenge I was going to do before I ended stream, which was like this auto money thing, and I said that seems tedious, I'll do it on my own time. It was boring. It was very boring. But basically there's one of the stats that let you multiply stuff out for doing a various action, and then you just complete the challenge in one hit. Pretty much. It's kind of silly. Right. I would like some wasps, please. That's some pretty okay amount of wasps. Alright, nice. Now the everything can continue. So yeah, now instead of flies, I'm spawning out wasps. So every so often. Not quite 100%, I don't think, but it's pretty good. Unless I did get enough of the nodes to make it 100%, but I don't think that's the case. I think you need 5 of them and I clicked like 3. So it should be 60% or so for wasps / hornets. Not that it matters because it's not like we're being touched by anything else. Right, we're up to 5 SPS. Nice. Some pretty fair SPS going on. Oh, we need up to 10 SPS. Yep, that's 10 SPS. Nice. You are truly talented. Well, I've maxed out the summoner, so it doesn't matter about the class level. Unlock mastery 20. And yeah, I think I've already done 2 endlesses for the wizard. Summoner, sorry? Not for the wizard. In fact, I need to check that. Oh, I hadn't done the endless nightmare mode. Oops. Oh well, challenge time. So I've done everything I've unlocked with Skelly, Summoner. I've got one more to do with the Archer at the moment, so let's work on the Archer one. Archer one sounds good. So I have no abilities. Which might be fine. I'm not as big of a fan of the attack speed buff active, and I prefer the mines. So really what I'm losing here is mines in my head. Or I should say in mine head. Simple enough start. So I think going up here will make sense. 1, 2, 3. Do I want the second attack speed? No, let's take the Sanguine Bounty. Get this blast quiver. Work up to this attack speed. Two together. Thank you. Well, that bat was perfectly timed. Most likely stuttering lecture notes or something. Probably. Whatever he's doing, as long as he's doing it good. That's what matters. Been shown that reading textbooks is incredibly inefficient to remembering information. I mean, it kind of is, but it depends on what kind of learner you are, Portable, as well. You'd rather study at home than in the library? Yeah, like how some people say about how they would prefer to not do it at home because they feel like they wouldn't be able to study. You're not like that, you're the reverse of that. Like how people didn't like working from home because they felt like they couldn't actually work from home. But I was okay at it. I didn't have to do too much duration of working from home during my time in shipping, but... Right, what do I want next? This, range, grip, range, this, yeah. Let's head right then. Extra attack speed. I'm sold. So this is literally just going to be a regular 20-night run, other than the fact that we don't get skills. I mean, skills are kind of redundant on Ranger after a while, honestly. hoping that you get enough of the passives like the spark quiver. Then you don't need the abilities anyway. Comfort, you can eat, you can recline a couch, you can walk in circles. Yo, portable, you don't need to sell it to me, buddy. I agree with you. I just know a lot of people couldn't do that. Because that's why they wouldn't be able to do it. All the good things that you're listing are reasons why people don't like doing it. Weirdly enough. Too much comfort, you know. They do reckon that you're able to study more efficiently if you're on a hard backed chair. Which is one of the cope justifications they give for saying that all the chairs in schools have to be wooden with a solid back. I personally used to hate the chairs at school, and I'd rather have had a more comfier chair. My lobster's too buttery, my steak is too juicy. Yeah, exactly. That is exactly it. The term decadence springs to mind. Spectral quiver. Let's go for it. Really, I shouldn't be shooting arrows into the wild blue before enemies come by. Just because I might jinx something about the quiver chances, but not really. I like spamming directions, so I do it regardless. Also, yeah, I think this challenge might be giving me a skin. I just noticed this doesn't seem to be the regular archer, so I think this challenge gives me an extra archer skin. Kind of meh, but it's kind of a challenge, so I want to get them all done. And yes, I mean all, even when I get to account for all the characters with all the masteries. So I would eventually get stuff done with the alchemist. I just don't like the class. Ooh, nice. So that way's cut off. The only time you studied in the library was if the professor finished early. You had a lot of time. Yeah. It very much is a to each their own, isn't it, though? I agree with you. If I had gone to university, I probably wouldn't have studied in the library myself. I'd probably just gone back to wherever I'd be staying and just do it there. Be a lot nicer. I'm not saying I disagree with you. You're a med school too? Yeah, I know. Both you and Tony are actually. You're both medical students. Let's see here. I think the plan is to now go this way. And up and around. Also, let's put the speed up a little. How do I attract med students? You pretend you're having a seizure. They'll come to your aid. And then you use some cheesy chat up lines and they might laugh. I think would be how it's done, right? I'm sure there's something deeper to it than that. And I'm sure we can turn it. I'm sure I can come up with an actual punchline to turn it into an actual joke. That's as good as I've got for you at the top of my head. Let's go this way. We'll grab this and then go up and around. Get out of here, silly bat. Don't you know? No such thing as a Gruffalo. Nice. 1.5 times speed is still fine. Might chunk it up to ×2 in a minute, but let's leave it at ×1.5. What's that one? Whenever you gain critical strike chance... Oh, whenever you critically strike, it pierces. Alrighty. Let's go up to this first, and then head that way, because I think that might connect. If that doesn't connect, then oof, I'm just going to keep going the direction that I'm going in. Then let's grab this. More spectral quivers. Already got a couple of the clover things. I think coming this way makes sense. We'll go to this, and what's this? Every time random ability gains 2 maximum charges. Well, I know what I'm not getting. Let's go 2 times speed. See if I can keep up. Or if the enemies are coming too fast for me for my boomer unk reflexes. This seems okay. Then we stay at 2 times for now. Oh, so close. It's strange how many students tell you you're. You tell them your dinosaur profies misogynist and they swarm around you like flies on a turd. Yeah. Treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen. But it's the arsehole edition. I mean, I suppose the whole sentiment of it is precisely that, though. I also don't like the pathology of treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen. I just know it's the expression. If you were to apply the truth to it, it'd be more like treat 'em mean, see 'em never come through the door again, or like treat 'em mean, keep 'em away because they never want to talk to you. Stockholm Syndrome? No, that only happens when you're in Sweden. Unless you're buying housing from Getty Images, then that's a Stockholm. Nice. Then what's this? Powerful bounty gives you a sack of experience gems. Let's head up towards that. Might be useful in the last couple of nights. Good attempt at humour. I tried. Unless it happened in The Simpsons, in which case it'd be a Stockholm syndrome. Dull. Unless it happened to plants, in which case it'd be Stockholm syndrome. Unless it happened in The Incredibles, in which case it'd be Syndrome Stockholm. That last one was a stretch, I know. I think I got hit there. That wasn't quite as good. Can again these gets attack speed? Yes, please. Then let's ignore the other set of attack speed around the side. I'm just going to push around till I find some cool stuff. Alright. 2 arrows a second. It'd be nice if that could come up higher. I want more of them. The damage looks okay though. Like most things are going down in 1 or 2 hits. Which is good. No back, go away. Oh, that one definitely needs to go away. That one was way too close. AKA it hit me. Ow. Right. Let's go... Hold on, I want to get to there. Okay, dead end. So I need to go up that way, or I can maybe come around and then down. I want more chances at spark quivers because that's just more arrows. And probably the best of the quiver upgrades. The ghost one's okay. Imposter syndrome? You mean like Sus Among Us? Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Right, let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to need to go this way to get to that spark quiver. And I want it, so I'm getting it. 3, 2, 1. Done. Then I'll continue, maybe up this way actually. Up and through. Yeah. There's only a couple nights left of the challenge, so... doesn't really matter at this point. I suppose just base value stuff is good. Red is looking kind of sus. He looked especially sus when he went through that vent. That was very ventful. Oh, close back, close. You tried. Emphasis on try. Yeah, this extra range here has been is nice. Actually reach the end of the rows. I think this way. Then let's see what's up here. Yeah, that looks okay. Might head up towards that D6. There's only one more night of points that I can get though. Whoa, that big bat was close. How dare you. Silly rat with wings. Doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? Pew pew. Ow. Well, 3 arrows a second is pretty okay. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't have enough to get much else. I was hoping for some better rolls, but that's okay. You study pretty much in YouTube videos and PowerPoints. Not even books. SMH my head. But I hear what you're saying, Portable. You do seem fairly self-reliant on your studies though. The thing is though, or weirdly enough, I don't know how true this is over in the US, but here in the UK, a lot of people that go to university, right? So you actively pay to go to an additional to another level of education, right? And yet so many people don't actually want to study for the university. Like, a lot of people don't spend the time outside of the... From what I can tell, a lot of people over here don't really spend much time actually studying. There's quite a lot of people that go to uni over here for the lifestyle that it entails, weirdly. And quite a lot of people drop out in the first, like, year. I've literally had people in my year, even way back when, say that they wanted to go to university for the culture. I was like, ooh, that's... I know I didn't go to university, but that's because there wasn't a course I wanted to study, not because I didn't want the life. I wasn't bothered about the lifestyle, but also like, come on, what, her, why? Yeah, I know. People for ya. Curse of luck. Reward the 2 ring. Frat boys, wrong sex. Wasn't even the guys that were saying it for the culture. Right, yeah, let's do some of these wizard challenges. And even then, Portable, the frat stuff isn't actually as prevalent over here. That is very much an American culture thing. Weirdly. It's not like, I know over in the States you guys tend to have like sorority house as well, where they name it themselves after Greek letters. None of that over here. Here you just kind of go to university and just, you know, there are like freshman parties and stuff, but there's nothing outside of that, really. Right, so everything's rare and everything takes an extra skill point. I don't like this start. Doesn't seem like there's much going on. What do people do if they go to uni and they're not even studying? I know. It's silly. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just telling you from observations what I hear and what I experience from other people's words. Ironically enough, people actually do. Because over here, colleges aren't the same as how you over in the States see colleges. Colleges are more of a... They're more of a trade-based education point. Where universities is the high-level studies for degrees. Colleges tends to be for your BTECs and stuff. And funnily enough, people that go to colleges actually study more than university students. Again, from what I can tell. Yeah, that being said, I've got to help one of my younger cousins with their maths. She told me she got a really bad score. So looks like I'm being tutoring for her at some point soon. Should be fun. I always tell them if ever they need my help, they have it. Right, what am I doing? I really don't like this. I know I should like it because it's all like special stuff, but no, I'm not liking this. Oh yeah, it's 3 because it's an extra one. All points are worth more, not just the... Okay, so I guess the thing I should be doing is using the gain of random ability nearby and use that to dart round the tree until I find things I like. I suppose. I would like magic missile. So that's a pretty good jump. Other med schools have it fine because their professors aren't morons. Ah, they all have their own problems, don't they? It's not always a case that the grass is greener on the other side, Portable. Can't lament too much, buddy. You're doing what you can to make yourself succeed, and that's what's important right now. So keep up the good work. Is what my contribution is to your education. It's not much, but it's words. Right, what am I doing with this? Go here, save the point obviously, and then go for magic hat, see what comes up, and use that to go around to magic missiles. You know what, let's go 1.2 for now. Speed it up slightly. Ooh, close. You're all too damn close, go away. Nice. YouTube deleted half of your comments that you typed, you're not going to bother with all that again. Yeah, screw it. I think you got dookied out. Skill issue, Portable. Skill issue. I assume the other messages that I can't see is to do with you having specific troubles with the tutors at your university, right? I can kind of read between lines. Between having bad hearing and a bad attention span, I'm pretty good at being able to piece things together in conversations. Right. No, you wasn't. Oh. Alright. Egg on my face. Skill issue. It's about attendance being mandatory. Oh. Right. Yeah, you've told me before that your uni has certain things that are seen as mandatory, and how you didn't approve of it. I recall us talking about that a month or so ago. I mean, realistically, shouldn't... I'm not taking sides here. And I'm not going against your school's policy. I'm speaking generally here, so take this with a pinch of salt. Shouldn't all university lectures realistically be treated as somewhat mandatory? You wouldn't pay all that money to start doing university stuff and then just not turn up for it. Like, that kind of defeats the point. I could be looking at things wrong. That's just my take. All I'm saying is if I did do university, I'd be doing as much as I could in relation to actually doing what I was there to do. I don't know. Bad take. Right. Let's take this. Not what I wanted to use. Didn't want to start with Magic Missile. I think I did Magic Missile because I was saying to myself, don't start with it. And then I did it anyway. Oopsie. Ooh, multiple magic bolts. Okay, this is fine. Right, then what? Let's jump to another random. Another arcane one. Good. After casting ability, can 10 or enemies within 2 seconds restores magic points. Might be helpful later. Bear with me. Gain ability damage for each ability learned. I want this. I want more opportunities for Arcane Wand. You pay for a degree through exams to be held hostage. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that thought. You're paying for the actual degree and the qualification. But surely you're also paying for the professor's time and knowledge as a part of it. So you may as well make advantage of it. Again, I'm not saying it's you. I'm just throwing the thought out there. I do understand though, Portable, because I'm not a massive fan of all teachers either. I've had my fair share of troubles with teachers in the past. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't a bad student. I just mean I had teachers that were very combative, for instance. So I get it. Nice, more orbs. Awesome. Here's the thing though, out of 10 professors, 1 out of 10, 1.5 out of 10 are good on average. Yeah. If that's how your experience has been, then again, I do understand your gripes, Portable. I'm not saying I'm not hearing you, because trust me, I am. I'm speaking, you know, blanket. I'm tarring with brushes here, not not doing case by case basis. If there's such a teaching problem out there, they should really look at the quality of the teachers, the ways that, you know, the various like teaching governing bodies or whatever that control quality need to be seriously looked at then, basically. If it's that low, that is a bad standard. And I'm not saying they should hire more teachers, because not everybody goes into teaching. What I'm saying is they should... I'm not saying they get more teachers, I'm saying they do the reverse. They should cut the chaff from the wheat. And then the quality of the education goes up. And then more people might be incentivized to become teachers, and then you have more teachers. I know I'm talking about some very idealistic things here, and very much hypothetical society stuff. But the thing is, you're in education for a very long time in your life. And it can majorly shape your opinions on things. So, the teachers that make the experience worse should be taken out of the equation. Especially if they're maths teachers, because they should know that's not how it works. The residents are good though. Yeah, that's the thing. If you get on well with the residents that you're with for uni, then great. Not everybody has that experience, Portable, unfortunately. I knew some people that went through some very bad experience with various residents they were with. So that too is a situational point. I'm glad that your residents are nice. Don't get me wrong. I think it's great. More orbs. I'm still not really liking this challenge, by the way. This challenge is kind of annoying, but it is what it is, right? It's a cool feat. It's a cool gimmick one. Not gonna lie, I just prefer having like attack speed and stuff. Uni residences and freshly graduated students. Yeah, but that's because they've... Again, that's still... take my previous point, it's still the same. That's situational. Because while your residents might be nice, residents in, say, a couple... Not generations in like 15, 20 years, but the next, you know, few more years of students, they might not be as good. For instance. So that too is contextual. But again, I'm glad that they are good for you. Because that would just make the experience worse if they weren't nice. Because they do come and teach when they're closer to an age, so it's easy to communicate with. Yeah, that's true. It's because they would have just gone through the system themselves and want you to not to have about as difficult of a time of it as they did having to do the same thing. I mean, let's be honest, Portable, you're studying medicine, right? So you're studying one of the most technical fields, realistically. There's a lot more that goes into it than I'm not saying I'm not trying to gatekeep here in terms of saying like, oh, this one's easier than that one, but let's be honest, medicine is not, it does have a lot going on with it. It's not something you'd easily pick up just by yourself, I guess is what I'm trying to say. This one is easier than that one though. But again, that's kind of here nor there. They're still passing along technical information that you would benefit from greatly. So it's still nice of them to be doing that. Also, while they're helping you, I'm sure that inspires you to do the same for the next people that come along after you. Help them out. Wait, what can I see over here? Well, let's do this. Oh, hey, okay. Perfect. That works. I want to grab this. Okay, that lightning bolt's pretty good. You're an asshole, you'll fry them up. Hey, you do you. That's the thing though, Portable, you recognise that. You know that you wouldn't be able, you're decent at learning, you wouldn't be as good at teaching. Not everybody has the same set of skills, do they? Not everybody can teach. My grandma said a interesting phrase the other day. Oh, I say the other day, it was a while ago actually, a couple months ago. We were talking about stuff about education actually, and she said the ones that do can, and the ones that can't teach. Which I thought was an interesting take. Night 18. Let's go 1.5 speed. I could have done that a while ago. Then what else? Let's grab this. The ones, yeah, sorry, and also I meant to say, well, the ones that can do, and the ones that can't teach. The principle being that if somebody has the practical application to do something, they don't need to teach people how to do it, and they can just do it. Doesn't this mean that they both can teach? Yes. I suppose so. But some people are better learning the theoretical application of something rather than being able to do the thing. They'd both be able to teach portable, but not both can do. As it were. Right, let's go here. Nice. Okay, now I'm covered in balls. That's what she said. Need more mana to make more balls. That's better. That's what he said, so true. Yeah, they might not actually be able to touch me. Right, can I get to anything that's useful that I want? Or I just need to yeet some buttons? Looks like I'm yeeting some buttons then. Random. Then 2, 0. There we go. More balls. Almost enough balls to completely enclose me when they're pulled in. That's what he said. 1 or 2 away. By the looks of it. Yeah, that's kind of close. Another one. Okay, yeah, now we just got a permanent conveyor belt damage. Do I even have to attack? I'm not sure. Let's test this. Do I need to attack? No. Even though I should have done for that guy, because he came in as the balls were morphin'. So that was a mistake. But otherwise, I think we're fine. High octane gameplay. Then again, I understand this isn't the most high octane game at all. So can you say you're taking the piss? Of course you can. I mean, taking the piss is normally at an object, though. Or at a concept. I can't explain it much better than that. But yes, you would be able to use taking the piss, totally. Yeah, as an Englishman, you have my express permission. What's this? Get to the top of the talent tree and end report to complete the challenge. If you run out of talent points, you die. What? Wait, I'm a star. Excellent. So, if your current level is odd, then level up. It's even right now. you learn a rare talent, you level up. You level up twice? Okay, this is another one like the bandit one. Your current level is even, it is not. It is now even. We'll take 2 level ups. Increase the activation chance of all exam question talents by 10%. We'll take that. Current level is odd. Now it's even. Then let's try and get a chance to level up. We're now odd. No, I'm still odd. Okay, what's this? If you choose a rare talent, you can earn 3 copies of it. That's good. Right. None of these seem any use right now. So you learn a rare talent, any research papers activate an additional time. Okay, so let's take citation. Get a whole bunch of these. Then this gives me a whole load of points. This is so weird. We're not even. Odd, level up. Then let's try leveling up. Then take some more research stuff. 1. Gain points. 85% chance to level up. I don't think I did it. Current level is even. Current level is odd than level up. Alright. If I fail this, by the way, I'll just do it in my own time. Alright, current level is even. It's currently odd. So we use this to get this, to get this. Or any uncommons into rares. Then 100% chance to level up. Excellent. Problem is though, so I don't have many more skill points. Level up. Thank you. Then odd, so level up 5 times. Then this. 4, 3, 2. You learn a rare talent, level up. Then we take this. Peer review. If your current level is even, then level up 13 times. Right, I'm just going to start clicking buttons. Not gonna lie. If this doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Okay. That then needs to come this way. Again, I'm not actually really reading the results. I'm just kind of clicking. If it doesn't work, I'll do it in my own time and let's go, and then we can do something more fun. Ooh, nice. 3. There we go. Done it. Alright, I totally paid attention that last half there. I promise. There we go, Starhead skin unlocked. High school gameplay right there. I tried. I don't like the sit in the skill tree and do nothing challenges. This one and this one. They're just not as fun. Like, I get it, they're still challenges. As I say, they're just not fun not as fun ones. Let's go Menace Tatty. The Rat King rules all. He's the king of the rats and he He makes all the rules. If you know what I'm talking about, then great. If you don't worry, it was a long time ago. Oh, damn it, he went underground. Okay, I can push him back over and over with this. Right, okay. Rat King is something different. Oh, you probably don't know what I'm referring to then. No worries. Like I said, it was a long time ago. Don't blame me for not knowing it. Whee! Okay. Out of mana. This might be bad. Nope. Saved. Please tell me we've got enough. Ah, not enough. Alright, Rat King's actually kind of difficult. Ish. Almost had him though. Right. I know what I'm in for now. Hit me with it. Right, plan. Make as many orbs from the beginning as possible. Ignore the missile skill. Take out the little guys. Push big guy back at every opportunity. And this way he also won't dig under to get too close. Yeah, should have been doing this from the beginning, ignoring that first skill. The first skill's a trap. Technically it's not a trap, but it's inefficient. Big goober right there. He sure is. Back you go, rat. All the way, please. Yeah, this time it's going to be a lot easier. Suppose it is when you know what you're getting into and you make a plan. But this has been better for mana conservation as well. And then prioritise keeping mana for the tornadoes over making the orbs. As much as possible. Yeah, if he doesn't get the opportunity to burrow, I can just permanently keep him at bay. No, wrong direction, stupid. That might have been the... Okay. Literally messing up one Windies by accident. The plan is still rock solid. The execution of the plan was not rock solid. One more go, and then I'll move on to a different challenge if I fail. Hopefully I shouldn't fail though. Like I say, I've got the blueprint. I just goofed. How's Uma Misume going? I play it every now and then. I'm not quite avidly playing on both accounts all the time, 24 out, 24/7 or whatever. I'm being hyperbolic there, but yeah, I'm playing quite a bit less of it. Still haven't gained an S rank though. I think I shall forever sit at casual tier in Uma Misume, which is fine by me. It's just fun. I'm sure I'll do a stream of it soon. I'm sitting on a couple characters that I haven't done a playthrough with yet. Specifically so next time I stream. Even though one of the characters I did do for the Rogue Run actually. So... still got at least one character left I haven't done a run through with for streaming purposes. Right, push the rat back. You are here. Hello, Rai. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Tomorrow, Rye, will be Roblox, by the way. Today is, of course, not Roblox. Today, I'm hitting big rats with stars or something. I miss my snails already. That's what I get for not doing the summoner challenges right now, though. Cal seems quite devoted. Cal definitely enjoys it. He used to be really besotted with Holocure. I believe that Uma Musume has just merely replaced Holocure's spot in terms of his interests. That's how I read it. Yes, he definitely has a lot more attention into the game than I do, that's for sure. He's also better at the game than I am. Just statistically speaking. So, there we go. The giant rat that makes all the rules is down. Regular update unlocks, that's another skill for the wizard. Neat. Do a couple more challenges. Then maybe, or maybe I do a regular run and then come back and do some challenges. Yeah, let's go do a regular run. So with Archer, I haven't done Endless to Night 40 or Nightmare to 180 seconds. Wizard, I've done Nightmare but not Standard Endless. Let's do Archer to set up for a Nightmare run. Yes, I like this. I'm not even looking at what the differences in the higher masteries does at this point. I'm just kind of letting it rip. They should unlock more Archer challenges as well. Pew. Pew. Let the top one take the bigger guy. You are currently doing hurricane season simulations. Okay, that sounds cool. What, as something on Roblox, or is this on a piece of software you have, Rye? Because that sounds pretty cool. See, over here in the UK, we don't get much in the way of hurricanes or tornadoes. In fact, we don't really get them at all. Every now and then we get, how would I describe it? Every now and then we get storms. And times of higher wind, but we don't get straight out like devastating hurricanes like over in the across the pond. Yeah. We're doing it on Google Scratch. Oh, that's cool. Sounds like fun. As long as you're having fun, that's what matters. Meow. Ow. I'll just take the hits. Right, let's have a look here. Let's grab this to crit random skill. Yeah, I want to head up to this one ring, I think, to get into that spark quiver. You saw Melissa's catastrophic landfall in Jamaica. Oh god, that couldn't have been good. That could not have been good at all. Hopefully everybody has managed to keep safe from it. Right, that was clumsy, but at least I'm still alive. Then 3, 2. Grab extra health because I am getting incredibly low at times here, which is not good. There we go. I think I'm dead. I think whatever this mastery is giving me extra, it might be screwing me over. Yep. How powerful am I? Cat 5 strength. Oh boy, that's not good. That is not good at all. So what actually is these extra masteries doing? I need to get used to these extra masteries anyway, because there's nothing I can do to power up at this point. I've already got 13 out of 35 mastery. Okay. Could have sworn I've hit max character level though. So what does this do? Elites gain extra hit points and movement speed. Yeah, okay. So that was just me getting absolutely destroyed early, as opposed to anything else. Maybe I'll take recycle this time. Each time you use an ability, you gain 4% experience. Yeah, I'm happy to keep that over the firing backwards thing. Yeah, the firing backwards thing helps late. The experience helps early. And I need to prioritize early here. You don't get to late game if you don't have an early game, strong enough early game. So nice, extra ability charge. Thank you. Trying to stop it before it hit that mine. And I have downloaded Holocure. I'll probably add a blindfold run into the next rogue run. Looks okay, but looks very limited. Yeah, I really enjoy it. I like the limitations in a way, because it forces you to just get good. So for me, the limitations works good. Works well. It works with me, not against me. Oh, the enemy types look mundane. Right, you're saying it's limited from a point of view of how it looks, not how it plays. I get that. You mean because it's mainly just blobs and eyes and, like, trees? Yeah, I get that. There is 2 DLCs apparently with the game portable. I don't have either of them. They might add different enemies and stuff, I'm not sure. Maybe at some point I pick one up and give it a look in. Also how it plays? Yeah, what you mean, because it's just 4 different corridors. Yeah. My response is simple yet effective, is what I think. The monochromatic. Yeah, I hear ya. I'll probably do this run, or however much of this run possible, 1 or 2 more challenge attempts, and then I'll probably call it a stream for today, by the way. Just based on time, etc. But you know what that means? That means absolutely nothing in my world. Because I say that and then just continue anyway. Fire tons of homing missiles. Let's go minefield. Okay, so every time a track goes off, it earns me attack speed. Good. That's the only problem with Archer early game. You get no attack speed. You feel like you need a lot more of it. So, this is pretty A-okay. Simulation of Cat 5 landfall on Dominican Republic. Oh, okay. Neat. So with what you're doing with this simulation ride, can you tell it exactly what you want it to do? So you could, for instance, put like a hurricane down, say in Paris or whatever, just like a whatever, or does it simulate only certain things? What I'm trying to ask is, what are the limits to what you can do with the program? I think is what I'm trying to say, or ask. Well, the thing is, can I put down 15 of each chapter, or is it 15 total? I think I said before it was 15 total. When you say you literally don't know what that means, Paul, do you mean what I'm saying or what Rai's saying? Because in response to if it's what I'm saying, I don't know, I've forgotten already. And if it's related... No, you just spawn it, it goes in its own track. Oh, okay. Neat. That's still kind of fun. So you could put down the same, you could spawn in the same hurricane. And it can take different paths each time. I extract his information. So you could put down a tornado, say, exactly on, say, Florida. Every single time, but it will end up going in different ways based on how the simulation wants to take it. That's kind of cool. Cat in the box. I like that little cat in the box emote. And you can replace the hurricane names. Okay. So would you do the hurricane naming system as it normally is, where it's A to Z on male, then A to Z on female? Or do you just put in whatever? Right, I want to get to that. There doesn't seem to be a convenient way to get to that. That's okay, I can kind of ignore it, it's not the biggest thing in the world. It alternates male and female name. You say that you can change it. I was just asking if you do anything in particular. And yeah, you're right. By default, it's male then female. Sorry, I said all male then all female. No, you're right. It is alternate. My bad. Nice. I think we can go past times 1 speed me. I think we're looking pretty solid now. Let's just go all the way straight up to 2 times speed. Living dangerously today. Well, no, what is it? Daring today, aren't we? Or you could always do the Austin Powers, I too like to live dangerously. That scene is hilarious. The I also like to live dangerously thing. Not quite as good as the when he drinks the certain bodily fluid in the other film. That one's nasty. What he says again? Chocolatey? No, he doesn't say that. It's a bit fresh. That's it. He goes, that's a bit fresh. Oh no, he goes, that's a bit nutty. That's it. Oh man. So good. You just follow it. Yeah, fair enough. And yeah, it makes sense that they omit the names where there's not many of them. Three, two, 1, 0. Then I can go through the blast quiver and down to the talent package, maybe? Just realised the path was right there. I could have done that sooner. Yeah, this attack speed is getting good now. Need just a little more range though. Right, then let's go 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So I use as little amount of points as possible. Ooh, shinies. No. More powerful bounties? Nope. Nah, that's fine. I had to refresh because of slow signal. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is stuff about the bounties. All bounty counts require 3 less kills to complete. Nice. Here we go. Machine gun arrows, go. Yeah, okay. Starting at nearly 2 arrows a second is not bad. Then let's see here. Let's do this. So I should get experience every 15 seconds automatically. On top of the extra enemies that are spawning in to make the stuff pop even more frequently. I mean, sure, the extra enemies mean I could take more damage here, of course, but I don't know. It's looking pretty okay in my book. Get out of here, silly ghosty. Nice. I should have turned away and put down some more mines before the other thing came in. Mistake my end. Getting enemies grants attack speed, sure. Lots of points apparently. Suppose that will happen when I'm gaining stuff. 1989 Hurricane Season Simulation is about to begin. That was 36 years ago. I assume that when you say 1989 Hurricane Season, I assume that you just mean it replays what had already been done? Or it's the code of the nth time that there's been a hurricane season on the simulation. I don't know, I ask out of ignorance and a mix of curiosity and ignorance. Ignorance from the point of I don't know, and curiosity from the point of I would like to know. Okay, yeah, now it makes more sense why I'm leveling up permanently. Ow, just took damage. Nice. Then, 23 more talent points, you say? I've only got 2 abilities so far. Let's grab the Shrink Ray. Do I also have the Morph Ray? Don't want the Stim Pack. And no, I can't also get the Morph Ray. Let's go with the attack in every direction thing then. That would just be generally helpful. Then let's get that talent package. How do I get there? This way? Also, I think this will go to... I think I'll have to put this one on Endless Nightmare instead of the Endless Nights mode. Just because the Endless Nights mode is a bit longer. So I'll do the shorter one on stream. For today, another stream I'll do some Endless Nights modes, but that's okay. Spam all the buttons. Quite literally. It doesn't do it similar to the actual. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Let's grab you. Grab this. Then let's upgrade the explosive trap. 25% chance to restore a charge. Yes, please. Then we'll grab... Ah, I should have gone with it. Let's go all shinies. Should be interesting. Then we just grab it all. Then what? I can now also get the Morphle if I went down and around. Rare talents appear more often. You start the next one with truly talented. You take no damage. Now, I'd rather go to Illustrious Portal. So I'm going to need to go down and around to get into that. So I'll be getting the more... Oh no. Do I replace the Shrink Ray? Do I just leave the Morphle? I could just cancel the Morphle. I need to move through the node regardless. And oh, I'm at max attack speed already just about. Sure. Fair and balanced. Yeah, max attack speed, fair and balanced. Literal machine gun. Yeah, I think we're looking fine for attack speed now. This is why I emphasised at the beginning when it comes to the archer and not having enough attack speed. Because now it's just no holds barred. Right, let's get rid of the hail of arrows, I've decided. We'll go through the one that says more rare talents. And I'll just rip right through some abilities. Because why not? Don't want the ability, but I need the node. Let's rediscover them all. A whole bunch of ability charges, go. 210. Nice. Then I can upgrade another ability again. And what's this? Blast cannon. Fires a piercing laser. Uses a charge from all other abilities and fire another laser in the random direction per charge used. I want this. Blast cannon looks fun. Never had that before. Probably unlocked that in one of the challenges I did. If I was to hazard a guess. Oh boy. I love the stupid little placing down the mine sound effect, if you can tell. It's great. Sweet. Another record breaker season. Sounds good, right? Sounds good. Okay. Upgrade. Not something I'm getting rid of. Cooldown reduced by a second. This replaces this. Whole bunch of points. Thank you. Increased crit chance after ability used. Think that feels unnecessary. All abilities gain additional maximum charge and their cooldowns are reduced. Alright. Okay, let's go to the next thing. Let's just keep going for the experience stuff. And what's this? Mask a fine orbital arrow in each lane whenever you use an ability. Wow. I want to come back for that. But now I'll just keep upgrading this. Take damage increased. 50% chance for random throwing weapons in each lane. Go. Then reroll, see if I can get the bonus packages. Yep. Even though more stuff about crits probably doesn't matter as much. Critical strikes give 2 additional combo points. I suppose I'm not at 100% yet, so it is useful, actually. I was going to say it's pointless by virtue of already having max, but that's okay. Okay. So all charges all the time, and then also a cannon that fires down every single row based on how many charges I have. Alright. Back it up. This is going a-okay. There we go, truly talented combo. Then the name doesn't change. You stay at truly talented, but you get a bigger percent XP at, I think, 2500 combo, if I recall. I showed Dragon, I think my highest combo was something like 70,000, and I gave up attacking about 30,000 of the way through. You can get insane in this game. Insano mode achieved, kind of deal. Right, keep upgrading explosive trap. Chance to conjure ghost pistols. Interesting, we'll take it. Certainly better than the thing that will do nothing. More experience. Then let's head down here. Basically grab the entire skill tree. We take the elemental sprites. Then let's upgrade blast cannon. So with the cooldown of blast cannon, let's take the 15% reduction. Fly creates a period for 1.5 seconds that can be destroyed for useful items. Don't think I need it, honestly. Like, I think we're looking okay. Then keep upgrading blast cannon. Extra experience gain. Yeah, I don't need anything to do with attack speed. Go. Then I want you go through the ability, even though I don't need it. Yeah, I want to head to this talent package. Next set of skills, please. I can't explain this anymore. We're just firing stuff. Alright, okay. I get it. This is critical mass. Put simply. Like, pretty much this is where the buck stops. Yeah, nice. Record break for earliest major hurricane so far. Very nice. Sounds like fun. Okay, Gadgeteer. Discover new beats and sources of homing missiles. Fire tons of homing missiles. Let's do that, even though it didn't come with bonus packages. I just want to click all the things. Rocket Man, hold on. I shouldn't have clicked that. Fire homing missiles instead of basing attacks for the next 3 seconds. Oh, that could have been cool. Could have got rid of the Morph for that. Or the Shrink Ray, whichever one it was I've left. Either way. Let's grab another form of Massacre. So now we've got 2 of them. For literally no reason at all. Then let's quickly grab this skill, these ones up here. Chance to critically strike. Orbits you and fires attack. Go. Ghost pistols, go. And then cooldown of other cooldown abilities. Let's just go with the 50% chance to do the soul flame thing. Then, what's these? Start next night with the truly talented. You take no damage. I don't need either of those, honestly. We'll just take the closest one for convenience. Sounds like a plan. Then on this final night... Oh no, this is night 19. This isn't even night 20. Alright, whatever. Chaos mode unlocked. Yeah, basically. You're about to see it will go from saying plus 150 XP to plus 200 XP in a second. Oh no, it's not yet. Okay. I thought it was 2,500. It's not. The game gets a lot more chaotic than even this. But this is pretty high up there on the chaos scale. Wait, 200% XP isn't even at 5,000. Have I forgotten when it is then? Clearly. Right, and now I've got 34 points to spend. Then, before Nightmare Mode starts, they give you an extra, that they let you spend the night 20 XP points. So I'll then have a whole bunch more points to spend on top. Let's just grab all the things. Literally all the things, because why not? Upgrade the Shrink Ray for whatever reason. We'll just pretend it does something useful. I don't know. Two, 1, 0. Also, my Quiver talents now also have, at minimum, another 10% chance to fire from everything I just took. Right, back to it. Yeah. The arrows, by the way, are bigger than me right now. Just remember there's a person firing these arrows. But that doesn't matter. Not when the arrows are this size. Even though, think about it, right? The arrows are bigger than this person. So how big must the bow be that fires the arrows? If this worked as real life logic, how crazy would the size of this bow be? The bow would have to be like 4 times the size of the person. Like, you're not using a bow anymore, you're using a ballista. Just straight up. To be able to have arrows this size, it really would take a ballista. Brown belt, complete a run on Mastery 20 or higher. Yep, that is a thing I've done. Right, so I need to do Nightmare mode, Endless Nightmare mode, not the Knights one. I've done the Knights one with the Archer. So we go with Eternal Nightmare, not Endless mode. Endless mode is still fun. Right, so skip the ability. Give me the extra stuff about quivers. Excellent quivers. Pretend to upgrade. Probably should have pretended to upgrade the frost trap then, because see, I sometimes have to put some of them down. Or at least made for more predictable pretending. I won't be able to grab either of those things. At the end of each night, random ability gains 2 maximum charges. A nice ability to have early in a run. Not for right now. So let's head up. See if I can grab something from this next bonus package. We'll just go for the Gadgeteer one because this says bonus package. Nice. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whenever you use an ability, fire 2 homing missiles. Alright, if you say so. Damn, Buttermint would have been cool. Alas, I don't have the points. Oh well. Let's crack the game speed up to 2 times and just go. As long as the timer at the top says 3 minutes by the time I go down, it's fine. As you'd expect, because this is an endless mode, it does have extreme ramp up. So this looks like a walk in the park right now, but they will get through. I can assure you of that. Yeah, the fact that the cannon's getting back charges before it comes off cooldown kind of means that the this gun is kind of infinite. This big laser blaster gun. Do I even have to attack anymore? I mean, kinda. Especially if I want to keep up the 3-minute thing. Chaos mode, go! And I'm still gaining crit chance, by the way. I'm at 100%, but I'd be at about 300% if the game had its way. Alright, they're breaking through the mines. Bear in mind that when they break through, I'm basically dead in a hit. One of the storms decided to explore 3 countries. Hope you packed the bag big enough. Gotta hold all the sundries. Alright, I can barely control the abilities anymore. Literally spamming the buttons to get them to put it down. I've been hit because my combo dropped. Basically it has to wipe me out in one, because if it can't, I heal back too quickly. Been hit a few times now. I mean, we are 6 minutes into the endless mode. I could stop at any time, but I'm kind of curious now. Honestly. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. There we go. Nice. Yeah, the ramp up is real. So there you go. I'll take 400 seconds. Just shy of 7 minutes. Nice. Right, 1 or 2 challenges for the evening then. Let's do the wizard one. Random individual can come from any talent package. Blah blah blah. Let's give it a go. I think this will be the last one of the night. Or the game's just going to crash. Nope. Okay, cool. Hey, adjusted the hat. Oh, the windies do actually do damage as well. Haven't actually used windies yet. I've only used it in that rat scenario, so I didn't know it also dealt damage. Nice. Right. Using a bit of king enemies gives me magic points. Let's head right, actually. At the start of each night, if you have at least 2 unspent talent points, you level up. I might take that. That's just extra points. Temporary pain for permanent gain. I think I used it in one of my relatively successful wizard runs and I quite liked it. I know this is a challenge run, not a main run, but same principle applies. I'll stick the game speed up in a second. Maybe go to 1.2 for now. I don't think I want to go much faster than that at the moment. Just enough to wet the whistle. $211 fatalities and 138 mile per hour winds. Damn. Crazy stuff. Right, there's 2 unspent talent points. As mentioned, let's go to 1.25 times. It says 1.2, but it doesn't do rounding, so it's 1.25 times. Although the specifics matter. Oh, close. Then let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep 2 points. Again, the keeping of points is very deliberate. Of course, most of the missiles went into the top row. Ah, well. Okay. Dead end? So I needed to go this way all along her. Well played, game. Well played. 2 unspent talent points, intentionally left. Little loud. Sorry, Mute City. Let's get into the end of the night. If that came on earlier, I wouldn't have skipped it. Great track, though. Joke, pun not intended, but nicely there. If that's more subtle, given the context. Right, let's grab the magic bolt here. What's this? Elemental research. Whenever you activate red talent, you've got a chance to create an elemental sprite. Alright. I'll take it. Considering I already have this energy bolt, that's already one rare talent. Well, actually thinking about it. I'll do. Ah, it was just too slow. Skill issue. And no, being on 1.25 speed there isn't what made the speed issue. Because it's not like it speeds up the enemies and not my attacks, it speeds up everything. That was just generally not fast enough. 3, 2. Then grab this next knight. And the elemental orbs count as a rare ability, so whenever they take something out, they'll be able to form the elemental sprites when I get the talent after this night. Excellent. Record past name storms. Nice. Sounds good, sounds good. I did not mean to throw the windies down there. That is not where they're meant to have been. That was a mistake. Let's also go up to 1.5 against my better judgment. Go. Thor. 3. And I want that. All anyone else right, take an additional hit and move 15% slower. That looks good. So yeah, I want that ASAP as possible. Ooh, down below. Close. Something else hit me that night though, considering my final combo was 49. 765, 432. Literally perfect. Then I want to head for Geodude. The skill says Geomancer, but come on, look at that picture. That's a little Geodude. One that's on fire, maybe, but it's still a Geodude. Can't get past my nose, or whatever. Go away, bat. That was too close. "22 named storms." That's cool. Okay, so to Geodude, we go this way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Then I want to go for Arcane Wand, and then I'll push up to D6. Nice. But yeah, win or lose, this will be the last run of the night, I think. As a heads up, as it were. Okay. Refractive Missile, no. Maybe I take Ring Theory. Then come back up here towards the D6. 3, 2. Yeah, it's coming together. I used to be so good at this minigame. Like, this literally was my best minigame. Topsy-turvy. What's it called again? Topsy-turvy madness? Yeah, this one was my true calling. Whenever me and my sister used to play Pokemon Stadium 2 together with the minigames, she'd just put down her controller on this one. She'd just be like, alright, sick 'em. Right. And 6, 5. XP from killing enemies with a status effect. Neat. 4, 3, 2. What idea do I want to go for? Don't really want to do knowledge is power, especially when I'm not. Especially when I'm in like a higher speed. I'm not going to have the stuff on the screen long enough for my boomer unk reflexes to kick in. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This call after if possible. Not tonight, Rye. Sorry. My speaking battery is all done after the stream. Maybe some other time though. Okay. Off we go. Shouldn't have clicked that one. Up this way. Then let's upgrade Ring Theory to lower its cooldown. 4, 3, 2. Actually, head that way. Get a good vibe that way. Right, let's go double speed now. Maybe after this night. Ooh. Yeah, after this night I'll flick on double speed. We'll just chew through the last few nights. And again. Would have preferred to have seen something about cooldown there. I know beggars can't be choosers, but that would have been nice. Okay, then up this way. 5, 4, 3. Then I need to save 2. I think I can stop worrying about having to save 2 skill points soon enough. Not that many more nights left. At this point 1 level's kind of negligible, but then again, it's still something. I suppose I don't need every skill immediately with the utmost urgency, or at least I can be more situational on it. Like if there's something I really want, I'll grab it. I suppose. Another failed attempt. Rip. Unlucky. Then let's go here. Continue to upgrade ring theory. Mana cost reduction. Attack speed increase. No, nothing good. Well, nothing that I specifically wanted, I suppose. It's not bad. Lightning Nova, nah. Then let's wait here. Frostbite saves an additional 5%. I'm not really using it. Seeing the Roblox stream, you can make it. Sure thing, right? As I mentioned, it will be tomorrow at some time, alright? I think I might be going to see my grandma and doing family things during the day, so it might be later on in the afternoon, like when I started stream today. But yeah, catch you tomorrow, hopefully. If not, no worries. I'll catch you whenever I next catch you. So see you soon. That's what I'm trying to say. In so many words. Right, what next? Yes, I want this. I don't want this. I want this. Just in case. Ah, there we go. Now I've got a reason to get frostbite. Alright, it's all coming together. Fire wildly. Quite literally fire wildly. Having all these orbs is kind of nice. Right, this way. Then Reduce the cooldown of other on cooldown stuff. That will do for now. Then that's extra magic points, but I want regen. There we go, there's regen. Forgot to keep 2 points, oh well. I got excited by the concept of keeping the getting the regen or whatever. All helps. Where else looks good? Nowhere really. There's not a lot else on the tree that I like the look of that I can see. So let's just try and hit as many rare stuff as possible. Whenever you critically strike, you gain ability power till the end of the night. That's kind of cute. Let's grab this one. And then I'll head down to the ability upgrade next time. Plans, they do come together. Okay, this is good. Easy win. Right, down to the ability upgrade. Still nothing I particularly want. Oh well. Let's head to this, then upgrade Awakening to reduce its cooldown by a second. It's about the same as the 15%, slightly better in my favour though. No, it was slightly worse. It was a default 10-second cooldown. I thought it was default 8. Either way. Either way, it's all useful. This is fine. They won't get past my impenetrable barrier of balls. Right, last night then. We're going to skip through that skill. In that sense. Nice scroll of focus for that. That will cool down the balls, which will then cool down the awakening, which will then cool down the balls. 3, 2. Spend all the points because there's no more knights. In that case then, let's go further reduce cooldowns. Let's grab a whole bunch of balls. And ghost pistols and everything else. Nice. Yeah, comboing two things that reduce each other's cooldown is nice. Prioritize the balls. Okay. Nice. That went well. Unlocked the Jester skin, or whatever it's going to be called. Oh, literally it's just called the Jester skin. Alright. It's like I can see the future or something. Okay. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today's stream. So shout outs and thanks as always to everyone for coming by. Big shout outs to Portable, Rye and Tony. Tomorrow's stream will be Roblox. Don't know what time yet, but tomorrow will be Roblox, so yeah.